So here's my issue with this. My issue is they're one game away from the Super Bowl a year ago. That's my issue. Is they're one game away from the Super Bowl. And what they do is they draft somebody for we don't know how many years down the road. Right?
The future. I mean,
they're
2 or 3 years down the road.
away from the Super Bowl. That's my problem with that pick.
This one's interesting. Peter, I know that this is going to raise a lot of eyebrows because it's not like, maybe similar to Favre at the end of his career.
Yeah,
it's not like
Jay,
Rodgers is going to be – well, no, I'm saying like it's not like Rodgers is going to be all warm and fuzzy and like develop this kid.
No, he's not.
Absolutely not.
Right.
And to Jay's point, they just got, Rashawn Mostert's still running, from that NFC Championship game. I think he scored another touchdown. Jordan Love's not stopping him. I love what LaFleur brought this season, and I know he's an offensive coach and a quarterback guy himself, but does this make them a better team in 2020?
No, it doesn't.
They didn't give Aaron Rodgers another weapon. They gave Aaron Rodgers
a headache.
Competition?
You know what they did?
Not competition.
Not only a headache, they gave him – it's not a competition. You know what it is? More questions. People shoving a microphone in his face, getting him more irritated because we all know how much Aaron Rodgers loves microphones in his face. I don't love it because you're exactly right. They're one game. And, Peter, it was all about their inability to stop the run. They did not force Jimmy Garoppolo to do anything in that NFC Championship game at all.
Wow.
How many attempts did he have? 8?
So this
12?
for me is the biggest surprise
3?
of the –
-5?
This is the biggest surprise. Well, the biggest surprise of the first round, but they were like they didn't snow anybody on it. I think we just didn't believe anybody.
It was out there, but
that's what I'm saying. We just didn't believe it. It's like, no, it's
that
no
was
way
one of those that was like
round.
it was too crazy though. It's like no,
and they
they're not going to do
traded
that.
up for this.
I mean, think about some of the defensive players that are still on the board. Mm-hmm. That could help you in run defense in particular. Ross Blacklock, defensive tackle from TCU. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. Mm-hmm. There's another Auburn defender, Marlon Davidson, on the edge.
Love Davidson.
I mean, there's a lot of guys that I would have had higher than this A.J. Epinesa, the Iowa edge player, defensive end.
Gross-Matos.
Yetur Gross-Matos is still on the board.
Absolutely.
Zach Bond, the outside linebacker from Wisconsin, on the board. Neville Gallimore, the defensive tackle from Oklahoma. All of these guys I have rated higher than Jordan Love just overall, and it's interesting. I say it's interesting. I say it's interesting because I don't think it's smart at all.
Yeah, I agree. Again, you're one game away from the Super Bowl. You need to do something to make it 0 games away from the Super Bowl. And they didn't do that.
Hasn't Tom Brady and Drew Brees proven that you can play well into your late 30s? And so what did they draft? Like, are we all sitting here 3 years from now, 4 years, or 3 years from now saying, hey, they should replace Aaron Rodgers with Jordan Love? I doubt it. What are they going to do, move him?
No, I don't really. You guys
We're
know
befuddled.
me. I'm not speechless very often, and I am right now.
We're befuddled.
Because it just,
by the way,
you just didn't help your team get from 1 game to 0 games to the Super Bowl, and what you did by trading up, you caused an awful lot more questions in there when people are already questioning the relationship with the head coach and Aaron Rodgers.
Right. It didn't help, right? It doesn't help.
For the best NFL coverage anywhere on the internet, follow NFL on Fox, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.